Hello, dear students. Here I am Ghulam Abbas. Today we are starting machine learning with Python. So it is our Python's first chapter. In this lecture, we will discuss introduction of the Python. So first of all, we see that what we have done so far. We have done machine learning, types of machine learning, difference among the machine learning, DL and AI, application of machine learning, algorithms of machine learning, classification and its types, etc. Even that we have done decision tree algorithms with its technologies too. So from onward, we are going for the practical work that belongs to a that needs a language. We are using Python language. So as we considering the Python language, one of the famous language, that's definitely we will start from its basics. So what are the basics of the Python language, etc. So first of all, what is Python? Python is a strong high level language in today's era. We can say that because there are lots of high level languages like R language, like C, like Java. These are all are well known and famous languages, but the Python is uh, top of them because how what are these reasons. So today we are discussing about that. So Python is a powerful language, very powerful, because it's combined the features of C language and Java language. Next, we will discuss detail. It was developed by the Guido van Rossum in 1991. Basically, it was developed for the web development, software development, and like that mathematical operations. But later on, this was very famous, and it was moving towards machine learning applications. Like Python can cause the server to create the web application, and then it moves towards the software to create workflows. Python can connect to database, read, modify the files. Python also handle big data and perform complex operations. Rapid prototyping, production ready software development like that. So it is also involving in every field of life. Like you can say that it is developing web applications, software to create workflows, database application, big data applications, mathematical complex operations, as well as the production ready software development like CAD, CAM, automated. The most important is its automated field work type. So why Python? Python is easy to code. How could we say that it is easy to code? Because a high level programming language Python, why it is we are saying it is easy to code. A high level programming language Python is very easy to learn. The language as compared to the other languages like C, C Sharp, JavaScript, etc. It is very easy to code in the Python language. Anybody can learn Python basics in a few hours a day. So it is also a developers friendly language. We can say that. And the second, we can say that it is free and open source language. How can we freely available at the official websites, and you can download it from the given download link and from the python.org website. Since it is an open source, so it means that the source code is available to the public as well. So we can download it as it is shared. So it is also an object-oriented features of the C languages. One of the key feature of the Python is object-oriented programming, sports, concept of classes, objects, encapsulation that are all we are using in the C++ that are also included in the Python. Fourth one is it is GUI programming support. GUI graphical user interface language. So it can be made using such as PyQt5, WX Python, TK, etc. These are all the graphical creating apps with the Python. It is a high level language. We have already known that. Also discussed that its architecture and etc. Extensible features. We can write some Python codes into the C++ language, and also can we compile with code in the C++ language. So it's mean it is extensible to the C++ language. And Python is a portable language. We can say that, for example, if we have Python code for Windows, and if we were to run it code on the other platform such as Linux, Unix, it also work for that. And Python is also integrated, easily integrated Python with the other languages like C, C++, etc. So it interpreted language. It is also it also have a interpreted languages interpreter. It's working for like a C. C has a compiler, but this has a interpreted language. Secondly, large standard libraries. There are lots of libraries in the C, like other languages libraries, which provides a rich set of modules and functions, so we don't have to write your code for the regular expressions. Unit testing, web browsers, data libraries, data visualization libraries that we definitely discuss in the next lecture. Further, dynamically typed language. It in the sense that, for example, we don't need to type variable types. It is integer type, it is double type, and log, etc. For a variable is decided to run it not in advance because of its features. We don't need to specify the type of variables. So go to see that Python we are using here in our practical is Python 3 and latest, that is an IDE based language. Even you know that most major version of the Python 3 is which we have shell. Python 2 is also a language, is also a good version. But still Python 3 has some security updates, is still quite popular. In this tutorial, Python will be the written in a text editor. It is possible to write Python in an integrated development environment. I will use Anaconda environment. You can also use it and vary the larger files, etc. So how to install? There are two different ways to install the Python Anaconda type language: using prepackaged, and using distributed Anaconda. So today we are using Anaconda environment based Python language. Its main